All right, what up? Everybody probably made a video about that topic, including your grandmother probably. So I'm gonna cut to the chase, keep it short. That video, you read it from the title and everything. So yeah, Bill Gates is fucked. Fucking finally, bro. Lock that old PDF file up.
On record, about 400 billion US. The US stock market surprisingly has held up okay in the face of this onslaught, but the wealth of two of Australia's richest people took a big hit. Let's bring in Ross Greenwood.
Who gives
Ross,
a shit?
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
The US markets have just closed. How did Microsoft finish up?
Not real good. I've got to tell you, this is a car crash. Have a look at this. $400 billion wiping off the value of Microsoft shares overnight. The shares still trading down more than 10%. At one stage, they were down 12%.
Nice.
That's where that $400
Love to see it,
US
honestly.
basically comes from, and that really would cover about the top.
Put the people back in their
6 or 7
place.
companies
Put
in Australia
these people
just
in their
lost
place.
overnight in Microsoft shares. Now, normally
That's
if something
exactly
like
what
that
we should
happens,
do.
you'd imagine the rest of the tech sector would go as well. It didn't though, and we can show you this because it's effectively a whole bunch of other.
Sorry, I just realized I didn't. Yeah, put those people back in their place. That's exactly what we should do. I mean, like, this has always should have been the focus.
Shares reporting quarterly earnings which go to the end of last year. But the real concern now is the amount of money they're spending on the rollout of artificial intelligence. And as a result, also in the giant data centers they're building. And it's this concern over their capital spend which really.
You think it's a coincidence that Epstein files released and this drops? You think that's a coincidence? Well, I'ma just say think again.
There's another stock out there which did much better, and that is Meta, which is the owner of Instagram and Facebook. And I think we've got a few shares that we can show you here, some of those that did better and not so well. And so, for example, if we look through the Dow Jones Index, it was off a little bit during the course of the night, but it has actually turned around at the end and up 0.1%. If we have a look at some of the stocks as well, you'll see that Meta was much, much stronger, up by almost at the end 10%. You can see Salesforce got hammered down 6%, IBM up by 4.6%. So depending on.
Yeah, well, look. Microsoft removed my local accounts after an update, so I removed Microsoft. Fair. That's the price of not listening to your customer. Absolutely fair, man. Waiting for Nvidia to implode. Microslop. That's a good one, man. Maybe that's a reach, man. Not quite sure. I always fuck up with my camera, man. I'm such a rookie. Yeah, well, never mind, bro. Yeah, I switched from Microslop to Linux. Never switching back. Everything Microsoft touches turns to garbage. Honestly, can't relate. So that's why I think that video is gonna be hilarious.
This is one of the craziest leaks. Stuff's going giga viral. Epstein emails DOJ drop memorializing a fight he had with Bill Gates. In it, he says that Bill Gates got STDs from Russian hookers and then asked Jeffrey for antibiotics that Bill could secretly give to Melinda without her noticing.
Oh boy. I mean, like, apparently his wife said it. One of the reasons she divorced him was because of his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, man. I'm a pig. Can't eat, can't behave.
Man, holy shit.
Dear Bill, I cannot believe that you have chosen to disregard our friendship, developed over the last 6 years. I am aware that accidents happen. It is how each of us has chosen to deal with this unfortunate event that has me dismayed beyond comprehension. You have decided to discharge me from my job. You had Larry, your PR person, tell me that I engaged in morally inappropriate behavior. He asked me to be the major actor in a cover-up so that you can maintain the reputation that you have worked so hard to achieve. You asked me to recommit to a confidentiality agreement and have categorically told me that we cannot have any direct, ongoing business relationship. This is in total disregard for its impact on the public perception of my reputation. I will have to diligently avoid the truth.
I think that there's a connection.
Will not invest with me. and craft an answer that suits your needs. You did agree to send a letter of recommendation should a future employer ask for one. You have told me that Melinda insists on me not communicating with you unless Larry is copied or present, though you have consistently maintained that I could not have done a better job and that I was underpaid compared to my contribution. You then, beyond all sense of fairness and frankly decency, said that as generous compensation for keeping the Gates reputation intact, you would let me keep what we agreed I had already owned, the investment.
Yeah, destroy the
Give me 2
Gates
years
reputation.
severance, similar to Christine Turner, another casualty. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would have said, "This is not your fault." I confessed to Melinda. It was in a moment of weakness, and I will do anything within my power to make it right for you. I have more money than anyone needs. I will bend over backwards to make sure your next career is rewarding and on an upswing. That is what I would have done had I been in your shoes. What I did receive, however, was an unfriendly, strongly worded email, and that I should not look to you for any significant financial help in the future. To add insult to the injury, you then implore me to please delete the emails regarding your STD, your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can surreptitiously give to Melinda, and the description of your penis. You also made it clear to me that I am not to refer to redacted,
Bruh.
as that is another topic that must remain between the two of us. All of these requests, which I would have done without a
Bruh.
second thought, until you were ready to discard me in our friendship.
When you met him 10 years ago, he was convicted of soliciting prostitution. It was reported that you continued to meet with him over several years. What did you do when you found out about his background?
Well, he's dead, so you know, in general, you always have to be careful.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, huh? Oh, man. This is sick. Don't worry, honey. It's a B vitamin. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's sick.
This is... No, it's just...
I gotta admit, man, and it's always why I gotta say yes. Most of these PDF files and most of these men who do sick stuff to their wives and stuff, not wives, like women in general, mostly they are white male. Maybe we copied that from some cultures because we're fucking idiots, or yeah, there's no or. I get it. Why we being looked at like that? Absolutely get it. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you short because Epstein here, Epstein da, Epstein came in my tralala. I don't want to do that all day. Like, plenty of people covered it. But if you liked my style, adding my shitty commentary to that awful video, then I guess enjoy it. Hope I see you next time. See ya.